In obedience to the order of an Edo State High Court, some local government chairmen yesterday resumed work for duties and carried out various official assignments despite attempts in some councils by suspected thugs to prevent some chairmen from resuming. ATN gathered that in Akoko Edo local government area, the chairman, Tajuddin Alade, was in the office where he attended to official matters and addressed some workers, where he told them that there was a need to uphold the autonomy of councils in the area, as that would bring more development to the people. He appealed to Governor Monday Okpebholo to remain a father to all, noting that the three tiers of government need one another to ensure that the dividends of democracy got to all. According to him, I will keep appealing to the governor of Edo State that he remains the father of Edo State. Politics is over. We are conscious of the three tiers of government, and no tier of government can succeed in isolation. We must work together. Political gimmicks must be jettisoned this time because what our people need is development. He continues to say, despite the paucity of funds throughout the period so far, we have been able to manage the resources of our council to ensure that good governance is brought to the people of Akoko Edo. Autonomy will guarantee the freedom to the people. It will provide a pathway for economic prosperity. Local governments can build good roads, befitting healthcare centers for our people, intervene in agriculture, and make farming easy for our farmers. In Ohiomwon, the press secretary to the chairman, Roy Osariamwen, said the situation was calm and that the councillors were on the same page with the chairman of the council, Newman Ugiabe. In Esako East local government, the chairman, Princess Benedicta Ato, for the second day did not go to the office because of the toxic environment suspected thugs created in the secretariat at Agenebode. The press secretary, Ben Atu, told press on the phone yesterday that suspected thugs barricaded the entrance to the secretariat on Monday. It was the Workers' Union, Nigerian Union of Local Government Employees, that protected the office of the chairman from being destroyed, and the chairman does not want any violence but will allow the rule of law to take its place. And Ewaji, I'm sure that you are up to date with the drama going on in Edo State between the Edo State governor, the Edo State House of Assembly, and the local government chairman. And in wake of this development, what do you make of this?
I want to say, thank God first of all for the court that stood at time to give the judgment. But ordinarily, it would have been manipulated considering a new government in place. But the judge was in a way transparent in handling the case by saying no way. Allow these people to work as elected local government council of Edo State. And I want to say, by virtue of even that judgment, whatever decision taken by the State Assembly is inconsequential, is null and void. So for me, like the chairperson of the other agency, it is not right, it is not also civilized that in this jet age, we now begin to recruit thugs to stop governance, to stop government. It is not good. And like the chairman of Akoko Edo has said, Okpebholo should see himself as a father. Whether they belong to different political parties, we are talking of government. But when you talk of government, government is not about a political party. It's about the entire people. Because if you go into office and you begin to allow your party to begin to talk to the people as if the government of Edo or the council of Akoko Edo is no longer in existence, then they have missed the mark. So for me, I feel that it is high time in Edo State they allow, like the chairman has said, they should just say anything that will also truncate the administration of the third tier of government in that state. But if you look at it, it will also scuttle development, like you have talked about positive fund. Yes, it's there, but if there is prudence or prudency, they can also use the fund available to will build some maybe health centers. If you go to I've been in Edo State, some places also do not have even what we call it 6 classroom for primary school and for secondary school. I want to talk about tertiary institution. But if the government chairmen are giving free hand to operate, they can also meet the need of the rural dwellers. And for me, politics should not be played in that way. But when you look at it now, it is frustrating the expectation of the people. You may say they are not your party people, but we're discussing the government. Government is about the people. And we're also discussing democracy. It's about the people. And when you come on board as a governor, you say these people must be driven out of office unconstitutionally. It is wrong. The court has spoken, so to say, politician will say, allow these people to remain in office. They were also elected as you are elected today. So it should be allowed to finish their tenure. And again, the state assembly should not also become a tool in the hand of the governor of Edo State to destroy democracy. But let me tell you, at the grassroots, if there is anarchy, it will engulf the state. Because people don't understand that when villages are in trouble, that it always spread to the state. There are some things that are happening, like we just heard about the accidental attack in Sokoto State. Before you know it, I think it has become a national discussion. So for me, I feel that it is high time the governor should allow his sentiment to die and allow the government of the maybe 18 local council to begin to work.
In your opinion, when you say the governor's sentiments, the governor shall allow his sentiments to die.
Yes, the sentiment of...
in your opinion, do you think this has a political undertone?
Without mixing way, without fear or favor.
Then what political
undertone
do you think is on?
Which hunt? Is a PDP, is an APC member now. And mind you, those council chairmen were elected when Obasaki was in office. So without mixing way to their PDP, if they will few. If you have anyone by APC to be few. So to me, you know the way we do the election in this country, when you conduct election by the state, everything is about the party in power in the state. So for me, it's sentiment, political sentiment. That sort, that sentiment should not be allowed to destroy the fabric of democracy in that state. That's why I say it should sit the sword of that set of this political brand that's trying to bring up now, as if because he's the governor, he can just do anything. Please, in a civil society, you allow governance. You allow the will of the people to rule. You can suggest. Look and see what is happening. Just look at what happened in South Korea. It's on the news today. The man at the point was like the number one man in the country. As for the student, the people say no. Our leaders should listen to the wisdom of the people. If the people are right or wrong, there should be a kind of examination. Let us know the way out. Not because you are the governor, you are the president, whatever you bring up to this state assembly, on the assembly, they will just say yes, let it go. We must just like the martial law that was introduced or to be introduced in South Korea. You can see how the people reacted. Today, the man now is facing a lot of scrutiny in terms of probing. That will not happen in Nigeria because we don't believe in our laws. Like I said, thank God for the judge in Edo State who stood his ground.
Now, regardless of you're talking about judiciary in
yes.
this instance.
Yes.
Now, you just like you said, the judge in Edo State stood his ground
yeah.
and reinstated
yes.
the local government chairman. However, even in wake of that, you know, Edo State government has insisted that what Edo State House of Assembly has done will stand, that suspension will stand. Edo State government and Edo State House of Assembly, they are not backing down, they are maintaining
it. They cannot, let me tell you, if they are also product of law, it will lead to also what they are believing. Rivers said that, oh, they will stop allocation. Sorry, the law. Mind you, it was the federal government who came out with autonomy of the state of the government council. It's not the state government, though. You've heard what the Minister of Justice and the Attorney General of Fagumi has said.
But they said that they also met the, when they were talking about Fabemi's stance on the matter, they said Fabemi is not the constitution, not the,
sorry.
He's not even a custodian of the constitution.
They are also wrong.
And they also said that Supreme Court, with respect to what you have said, the local government autonomy, that Supreme Court is a policy-making court. However, that even in their policy-making, the Constitution takes preeminence. Now, interestingly,
I'll tell you something.
Yes, interestingly, Fred Etoa, the spokesperson to the governor, when he was reacting, went ahead to say that the Constitution recognizes 2 tiers of government. I mean, but then that's what Fred Etoa said.
But there's no government in the Constitution?
No, in Edo State.
I mean,
in Edo State.
Constitution of Nigeria.
In Edo State.
I have a copy.
In Edo State, Frank. In Edo State, according to the Constitution that Fred Etoa and Edo State government is holding.
But that was the misinformation.
Well, they said it recognizes 2 tiers.
Which one? Edo State government. Then why did they allow local government to function in that state? You see, people just come to bring up sentiment and misinform the society. Sorry, before even I was born, there was local government administration in Nigeria. Before I was born. The only thing that we are trying to make it work is to make it effective. There should not be a rubber stamp. And that's why people are also apprehensive. But ordinarily, I'm shocked as I'm talking here, the truth is that what is the duty of
the suspension of the local government chairman by the Edo State House of Assembly?
Yes.
And talks barricaded the place. What would say, where was the law enforcement? How did they allow this?
Because the executive was quiet. Sorry, you see, Russia, I'm a Nigerian. The executive has the power, enough power. If the executive wants the let me also tell you for free, the talks went to block the council secretary's gate. They were also mobilized. They saw the fish, they saw the body language of the governor. If a governor can order the Nigerian police Edo command to say arrest any miscreant that will go and block local government, but because they are doing their biddings.
What is the
sorry, I am being dogged.
What is the job of
the job of
let me use Nigerian police for example. What is the job, the primary function of the Nigerian police?
Is to protect life and property.
Now, if there is a crisis going on, does the Nigerian police, in this instance, need the governor to put a call across to them before they can be proactive?
It's policy. See, I don't know if you are a Nigerian, you are a Rivers State. Because there's a way the governor now, mind you, the governor now is of the ruling party in Nigeria, mind you. You can see what is happening in Rivers State now. Issue of transfer of commissioner of police. In the space of maybe 2, 3, 1 year, you can see that we can have 3 commissioners. That what I'm having and what I'm getting is that we are about to have another commissioner. It's a game that if you don't understand, they will use the law to support their mischievous target. That's what they do. That's what is happening in Edo State. Ordinarily, let me tell you for free. Yes, the power of the local government, in a way, is being controlled by the state assembly. But the local government is still in our constitution, not yet expunged. Until it's expunged, we will see. But let me also tell you this: the executive power is for implementation. So even a judgment can be brought up against somebody if the judgment is not in the right frame, is not the right frame of the governor, is not in front of the governor. Governor can, in a way, can be docile, as if it doesn't know what is happening. But the judgment is in its own favor. It will take a speed of light for implementation. I know what I'm saying. Both federal government, both state government.
Okay, let's go back.
So the issue of Edo State, let me also conclude in that they should not allow Edo State to become a play what Nigeria will call a banana republic. The beauty of democracy is also for freedom, is also for association, is also for good governance in place. If you now just use your power to cage local government council, what does it mean? Now, like you've said, the spokesperson, it is wrong. Whether you like it or not, the establishment of local government council in Nigeria is about 1999 Constitution as amended. So it's not about Edo State Assembly. Edo State Assembly, yes, can have oversight function. And that's what they have.
Now,
they cannot abolish.
The spokesperson.
They don't have right. I want to say it here.
The governor has oversight function.
I said they don't. Let me tell you for free. Edo State Assembly does not have right to abolish. Put me anywhere. I'm not a lawyer, but I have jurisprudence. Edo State Assembly does not have right to abolish local government administration in Edo State. They don't have right. They can play the dirty politics that play in this country and undermine the interest of the law, undermine the law not to work, and that's what we are seeing. But thank God for the government. What you see now, you see that they will not give them allocation. So that's what is playing out. They will tell you they will not give allocation. That's what they will do. They will withdraw the allocation because the allocation is being paid to the state government, who will look at your face and say, yes, you are with me, take this money and go and do anything. And that's the dirty part of the policy we are playing in this part of the world. It will take years, centuries for Nigeria to come out of the wood if we continue in this abracadabra process of playing politics and administration in Nigeria. Nigeria will go nowhere. And that's what they are saying. Sorry, India. When did India become a republic? Is it 300 years? Is it 200 years? As large as the population. But by this knowledge, India as a nation is like the whole is bigger than Africa by population wise. But look at what is happening. Development wise, can you compare India to Nigeria? The answer to my informed is no. They are gone ahead. But all the parochial politics that bedevil our development, all this natural attitude that we have, for some you are not in my party, I will cut you down. Even if you are the best brain in Nigeria, we will make you to go to the jail and rot. And that's what we're saying. So Edo State as Assembly, for me, should allow the rule of law. But the duty of the court or judiciary is to interpret the law. These people were elected in Edo State. It's about 3 years. Yes, 3 years for a tenure. And that's why people are also clamoring for constitutional review of the constitution, that since we want these people to be autonomous, they should also have the same tenure of office of 4 years. So we know what is happening. People are also asking for that. We must streamline things for things to work in Nigeria. It's not just coming to give us cook and boost story and everybody say, oh yeah, it's the governor, it's the president. No, now. The laws are there. We don't have the worst laws on it. No. It's about implementation. So anybody just wake up now and say, I'm moving for a kind of amendment. Amendment because it doesn't favor you. You want to amend. And that's what you can see Nigerians just wake up anytime they like. You just okay. They say pay 50,000 to Nigerians because it's not in your favor. You just go amend. How can you be paying 50,000 to Nigeria? For me, Edo State Assembly should not allow this democracy to be destroyed in Edo State. They should even help to build. They can also advise the governor. How much are they going to be paid? There's something you don't need to talk on air. Because when you look at it, they're always trying to lobby all of them to say anything I say, accept. So there's no need to even question the governor. Governor, you are wrong. The governor has not been nothing for about two months now. He's now after destroying the government. And that's what, because he was, like I would say, he was talking about structure. He wanted to talk about, before you know, if it happens, they will dissolve these people, and what happens in the next 3 months, they will conduct an election and bring in their party members. It's about structure. So that's what, as it is now, it's not comfortable. But like the governor, the chairman of Akudo has said, you are the father of the state. Whatever you want, can you come to us? Can you call us together and say, look, this is the way I want you to go? Not because I'm in PDP or in the APC.
You say call us together, and the governor will tell the local government chairman, this is the way I want you to go.
Okay. It is also wrong. It is also wrong.
Local government chairman in their autonomy should have clear vision.
That is it.
Of what they want to do for their people. They are at the grassroots, so they know the exact issues bedeviling that community or their local government area,
Yes.
and what they need to do.
Yes.
Right. So when you say the governor calling them to tell them to run in line, should
what I mean,
should it be running in line with the vision of the governor?
No. In any way in the world, there is the form synergy. There is room. Even countries of the world come together and say, look, this is what is disturbing the world. Can we solve this problem? You see, like what happened, this United Nations gathering that was held about 5 months ago. They came to brainstorm. If you suspect something is going wrong, there is need for you to come. This is the way to go. This is our state. It's not about the political party. It's about the people. So for me, when I use the word, you can call them.
All right.
For the purpose of good governance in Edo State, not for his own selfish ambition. But what is playing out is that I'm the governor, I can destroy anything. I'm the governor, I can bring up anything. No, but what about the laws? What I'm discussing today now.
It doesn't this still boil down to governors? When you said the executive, they are too powerful. When a governor has immunity, when governors have immunity, it doesn't that immunity empower them to
abuse the law?
Abuse the law.
No!
Fragrant
No! Sorry.
Isn't that what is
it is wrong? Sorry, they are ignorant.
Is that not what is
let me tell you. You see, I read a book some years ago, Power Abusers. Immunity is not a bad Nigerian thing. Even in US, they have immunity. Immunity is to make you concentrate. So that's part of the purpose of immunity. To make you concentrate on governance. But in Nigeria, tomorrow they say, oh, you will not be arrested. You're gonna be questioned. So what you abuse immunity. In Nigeria, we abuse immunity.
Even after the administration is long gone, how many governors, Frank and Nawaji, have been successfully? Hold on.
I will answer you.
Hold on. Has been successfully prosecuted. Even the ones that were prosecuted, I would use an ex-governor from Abia State that later went to prison. Did he serve out his prison?
Did he even serve? Is he a senator?
That's the question. So now,
above the law.
One would now, even after immunity, that is still boils down to implementation of judicial orders. Like I said,
yes,
I will give you an example because you're not pushing it to the executive. I'm looking at law enforcement agencies.
They work with the executive.
Now hold on. In this instance, let's come back to Rivers State, where a court order was implemented without the executive. Only by the.
I will tell you the truth. I will tell you.
Hold on.
I'll tell you.
When you recall when Celestine Umehia then was governor and Amechi won the matter in Supreme Court, and Supreme Court gave order with immediate effect. Order. The police, in fact, barricaded the local government house. Amechi was escorted from Abuja down to Rivers State, and he was escorted into the government house where he took over seamlessly.
I will tell you.
And all that happened in how many hours?
I will tell you now. I don't want you to talk.
Yes.
I will tell you. Sorry.
Go ahead.
You want me to talk what you? Let me tell you. You have to understand.
Law enforcement.
I will tell you. The law enforcement agency in Nigeria, do they take instruction from somebody?
Of course they take instruction.
Fine. Listen. Let me tell you, because we are here. Somebody is listening to us somewhere. My sister. What happened was from above. There was instruction from above. This court order, obey. Are you hearing me? This court order, obey.
When you say above?
Yes.
What do you mean by above?
This is not please. Somebody will call him, my friend. This court order, don't delay in implementing it. It can also happen that they will look the other way. So when you gave me that, when you make that reference, because I knew it. It was order from above. Obey this court order. And it was done. There are some things that will happen. Okay, what happened? I think you made reference to Rivers State. What happened in the decision on the 7th of October? Was anybody arrested? Have you answered that question? I think you asked me the duty of police in Nigeria. I think life and property. What the carnage that happened in Rivers State? As we are discussing today, that made Rivers State government to set up a panel of inquiry. Was that the only attack that happened? That's where I'm coming. Was the government of Rivers State attack? I'm coming.
Talk about that selection.
No, I'm coming. Was the government of Rivers State attack? A governor was attacked? Was it attacked? No, I want you to know.
I can't answer that question. You
on
the 7th of
I'm
October.
giving you a rhetorical question.
No,
I'm not
answering. October, who attacked the governor?
The burning down of the government council secretariat and the killing of people. Was anybody arrested? Was not the police command? Was not zone 6? The issue is this. Let me tell you for free.
Who was arrested in the burning down of the bombing of Rivers State House of Assembly?
That's what I'm telling you now.
Who was arrested in the bombing of?
Was anybody?
Wait. Frank, wait. APC secretariat was bombed.
Was anybody arrested?
Who was arrested?
No,
APP was bombed as well. Who was arrested?
The
attempted bombing.
The one that was arrested.
Hold on. The attempted bombing at Presidential Hotel.
Was it arrest?
Hold on, don't preempt. The attempted arrest at Presidential Hotel.
Yes.
The police later came out to say that they found the culprit whose limbs were amputated.
Yes.
Till now, we've not had any follow-up on that particular
Thank you for bringing about this matter up.
No, why I'm bringing all this
is
when you're talking about Rivers State. Speak holistically. Don't say.
I will just. I'm telling you. So the matter that you brought up now, the hand of the monkey, has not become the hand of human beings. But the purpose of police, like you have asked me, which I've answered, is to protect law and love and property. And if anybody is trying to violate the law, what do? You apprehend. What I'm going to let you know, but it's not everything that you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, but you want me to talk. If my case is not in favor of the government will not implement it.
All right.
Both federal and state government. I know this happened. Okay, some years ago, judicial what do you call it? Staff school teachers of all the went to court and got judgment against the state government. Was there any implementation? So the issue is that implementation in a way is in the hand of the executive, but from the federal. For instance, let me also tell you, which you know, if the governor of Rivers State is having a running battle with anybody in Abuja, the police in Rivers State will be docile, will not be proactive. Anything about Rivers State government, what anywhere. So for me, in Edo State, I pray that they shouldn't destroy democracy. But what I'm saying today, we need to build our democracy.